Hi, my name is Rachel Veck, the founder of Educating Matters, and I'd like to share with you the idea of special time. This does not mean taking your child to the cinema, away on their own for the weekend, or out for dinner. Special time is short bursts of time for each parent to spend individually with each child. It only needs to be for about 15 minutes. Ideally, this should take place every day, but I find in my home that's not very realistic, particularly as I have 4 children. That would require me to find an extra hour every evening to spend with each child. Even if you start off just doing this a few times a week, of dedicating 15 minutes to your child, whether they're 2 or 17, and saying this is time for us to spend uninterrupted on our own together to do anything that you want, obviously within that period of time. And it depends on your child what they like to do. For instance, with my 5-year-old the other day, I had to dress in pink and pretend I was in a ballet lesson with all her dolls, and she was the ballet teacher. Or for my son, it might be for him to show me his magic tricks, which I've seen about 300 times already. This one-to-one time, when your child is not being interrupted by other siblings, really helps to build your bond and connection with your child. And I always find that my children are much more cooperative and behave better after they've had those bursts of one-to-one time. It's not really enough just to love your children. The way that you can communicate that love to them is really through spending time with them and getting into the habit of doing it regularly. If you've got very young children, you have to obviously ensure that the youngest is either asleep or is being occupied by someone else or given something to do independently. But it's a very, very powerful way of communicating to your children that you actually value them and you're interested in spending time with them. And it's not about doing their homework, listening to them read, or disciplining them. It's just being together in a relaxed way to do anything that they enjoy. Maybe you can share a hobby with them, or with young kids, they even find it fun to sort the washing. Any activity that you want to do together. Sometimes you can come up with suggestions and sometimes they will. But I really, really highly recommend that you make it part of your weekly routine, and it will then become something that you and your children really look forward to, and most of all enhances your relationship with your child. For further information, please see educatingmatters.co.uk.